Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to another video of Dhruv Coder YouTube channel. And friends, in this video we are going to set up our PC or your system for our Python development. So in today's video we are going to install Python 1 IDE and some more softwares. So let's get started without wasting any time. So from now onwards we are doing some practical session now. From now until that we are just doing we are just reading some theories and all of that from PPT, but from now onwards we are going to do some practicals now. So first of all, you need two softwares here. One is your Python. So let me type Python here, and you can also go to your browser and type Python. And what is this Python? So Python is in previous video, like I explained you about interpreter and compiler. So Python, what we are installing is we are installing Python interpreter, which will convert the Python code into the machine code. So we are installing that. So you have to just type Python in your browser, and then you will land up with this official Python Python website. You can click here, and here you will get all the information about Python, about its release notes, success stories, news, and all of that. You just have to go to download section, and if you are on Windows, then you have to just click here, download Python 3.10.0. okay. But if you are on Mac OS or on other or if any other operating system, then you have to go to all releases. Okay, and here in all releases you have to go to down, not down, here, and here you will find some release version for some versions of Python. So you have to click on the latest version, Python 3.0.1, and here down you will find some files for the installation for the Mac OS and for the Ubuntu system also. So for Mac OS you can download from here, and Ubuntu guys, you can download from here the source tarball you can download, okay, or exe compress source tarball, anyone. Okay, so any of this. So I downloaded the software, but not installed it. I will show you how to install. But before moving on installation process, let us download one IDE. So first of all, what is this IDE? So if you search on the Google, it will say that it is an integrated development environment. What does it mean? It means that if IDE is a software which will give you an interactive way, interactive look, or an interactive user experience in which you will easily write code without any problem. Like it will it has a lots of option like auto correct, auto complete, and then some the code in for loop is on different, and the variable name is in different color, themes, and lots of more stuff. You can customize the font and all of this. So we are using here PyCharm IDE, which I recommend for Python development. So you have to type PyCharm IDE, and you will end up with this website, PyCharm IDE, and it is a IDE integrated development environment, especially for Python development. And you have to click here, PyCharm the professional IDE, and here it will give you the brief introduction about PyCharm IDE, and it is especially used for Python development. Okay, so you can also use some other software like VS Studio Code. This is provided by Microsoft. You can also use this, or not, then you can use some Spider software. Spider, yeah, this is Spider software you can also use, but it is more used for data visualization, not for for beginners, not for the beginners. Okay, so I recommend PyCharm IDE, but you can use either of them, and just you have to click on the download button here, and here it will here they have a different software for different operating system. So Mac OS, Linux, you guys can install from here, but I'm on Windows, so I will install from here. And there are two versions, one professional version and one community version. So we will install community version. It is completely free, and in professional version, you have to pay for it, and if you download it for now, then it will give you free trial, but after some days you have to pay to use this software. So we will use community, and you have to just click on download. It is like 375 MB for Windows, and I already downloaded it, so I will install this. Okay, so you guys will like start downloading, and after the downloading is finished, then come over here. So let me go to my download section, and here I download the Python and the PyCharm both. So first I will install the Python. So you have to click on the Python, and yeah. So here is the Python like wizard, Python installation wizard. You have to make sure that you will click this add Python 3.10 to path. Make sure to tick this. Okay, don't forget to tick this. Okay, and then you have to choose customize installation, and then you have to tick all of this. Okay, pip, and Python test suite, all of this you have to tick, then click next, then install for all users. Okay, and then you have to select the installation file, so take it by default, and then click on install. Then you give permission, and it will install this Python software in your computer easily. Okay, so till that it is installing, let us install the PyCharm IDE. So click on the PyCharm, and it will open its installation wizard. So I click on the Python community version, and it is initializing. Click on yes, and yeah, here is the PyCharm community edition setup. Okay, so let me go to next, then select the by default destination folder, click on next, then tick PyCharm to create desktop shortcut, add bin folder to the path, make sure to tick this, then open folder as a project, tick this, and create association, tick all of this, and then click next, and then click install, and it will install the PyCharm software in your PC. So let me okay, I have like clicked 2 times, that's why it is coming. So yes, and it is installing, because let me see my Python. So it is installing, so the both are installing side by side. So let me wait till it processing has finished. So our Python is installed successfully, and our PyCharm is also installing, and it will install soon. So yeah, it is also installed, and it will ask me to reboot now. So I will reboot it manually later. So I will click on finish, and I will close this Python. So to ensure that your Python is successfully installed or not, you have to just go to your start button. If you are Windows 10, then also you have to go here to the start button, and then right click here, and then go to window terminal admin, or on in Windows 10 there is a button called window PowerShell admin. So you have to click here, and after clicking here you have to write here Python, and after writing Python hit enter, and if it is showing Python 3.10.0, then your Python is successfully installed. You can like validate it from here, then click on exit, put two circle brackets, and click enter. So this is the thing, like this is the way that how you can validate your Python setup was like successfully installed or not. And then now let me open my PyCharm now, and let me go to PyCharm community edition. Okay, so oh, I like I started this setup by mistake, so let me close this setup, and yes, and let me open the PyCharm IDE, so I can like show you the basic interference of PyCharm community edition. Okay, so PyCharm is a very famous, very popular IDE, and it is very like helpful for the beginners. So here is the JetBrains community edition terms. I confirm I read it, and if you don't read it, then please read it first, and then click on I confirm that. Okay, then click on continue. Then if you want to send statistics, then you can like click on send, yes, and then it will install. Then it will start the PyCharm community edition. Here you have to do some manual configuration before using this PyCharm IDE. So I will just show you that configuration, that what you have to do. There are some basic steps that you have to follow. So here, welcome to PyCharm. Here is written. There you have to click on like new project, and after clicking new project, it will ask you some things. So first of all, it will ask you the location. So let me select the location, and let me go to let me create one folder in my home directory is a new folder, and let me name this Python course 2021, and then I will click OK. And then after clicking OK, I will select this folder and click OK. Okay, so I selected this location. Then here there is a heading like Python interpreter. What you have to use, by default it is selected new environment using virtual env, but you have to select previously configured interpreter. Okay, you have to select this, and then you have to go to this three dots, and then here you have to go to this interpreter, and then there is no interpreter here, so you have to click this three dot button. After clicking this, you have to go to your C drive, then you have to go to your program files, then you have to go to your Python 310, and then you have to take loading this, and then you have to go to python.exe, or maybe you have to go not here, you have to go not lab, there is a thing like you have to select this Python exe, you have to select yeah, so this is the thing, tools here. So you have to select the python.exe, select OK, make available to all projects, and then click on OK. After clicking this, here it will be written like Python 3.10 it's selected, and tick this create a main.py welcome script, and then click on create. Then it will create your whole project, and also it will create one main.py file, and the extension for the Python extension for the Python files is .py. So it will show you some tips, so click on close, and then got it. You can like parallelly work with your friend also if you want. And here it written some dummy code, so you may see that like my PyCharm is by default in on dark mode. So if I want to switch it on light mode, and if I want to increase the font size and all, then how I can do this? So you have to go to file, and then you have to go to settings, and here settings you can like you can like change the theme. Like if I want to change the theme to Windows 10 Lite, then I can change it. If I want to change to IntelliJ Lite, then I can change it. But I want Darkula, like the dark theme, so I want to like use this. Then you can use a custom font. If you want to use, you can use any font if you want. If I want to use rock font, then I will click on apply, and the all system font will like turn into rock font, but I will go with the by default. Okay, and I will click on apply, and here you have some more things, like you can use a contrast bar, and there are some more things, but please don't change the settings if you don't know like what is it. Like here is the IDE anti-aliasing, and if you change this, then you might be in some trouble in future. So take care of these things. Then you have to you have some menu bars, file colors if you want to change, and lots of things are there. If you want to edit, then you can do, and code editing, code font you can change. Okay, so all of this are here, you can change it easily, and play with it. Yeah, matlab means use it, and see how much you will get some knowledge from this. Okay, so system settings are there, and password and all of that. So this is our dummy code, and if you want to run your code, then you have to click on run main, and if it will run your code, and it will print hi PyCharm here. Okay, so let me double click here. If you press double shift, then it will open a search bar where you can search any settings if you want. So I will search here mouse, and after searching mouse, no, like I have to yeah, so here it is showing mouse up and scroll selection. Like I want to enable a functionality in which I will click on control, and then scroll. If I roll the scroll bar, then it will automatically zoom. So I have to go to settings. Then maybe in key map I have to search for mouse. Okay, so mouse, and maybe I have to like I forgot where the setting is that, so let me search here, and I have to search. Let me search with scroll, and maybe I will get that setting. Scroll, no man, I have to like search a little bit, and I have to enable that setting. So I will enable that setting, and after this I can like zoom this. So here you for now you can see that here it is written hi PyCharm, and if you want to change this, like you can easily change it by here. If you want to print your name, then you can write your name instead of PyCharm in line number 14, and if you run this code, then it will write your name Hydro. Okay, so this is the dummy code that is by written by your IDE when you start any new project. So in the next video we will look out to more in detail with like variables and more basic things in Python. Okay, so that's all for now. Hope you like the video, hope you understood how to install, and hope you install all the things. If it is that, then hit a like and subscribe to my channel, and also comment below how you are like feeling about our like how you are feeling about our videos. Are you like getting all the concepts or not? Tell me. Okay, so that's all for now, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.